Hiya guys, what's up? It's your main man, Mr. Eurovision 1986, back with another Eurovision live stream. And if you're welcome to everybody that's coming back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're coming back to my channel and are new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, it is pretty simple. All you do is click the subscribe button and click the bell notification button to be notified whenever I go live on this channel. Also, don't forget to give this live a big massive thumbs up. Don't forget to comment on it. Also, don't forget I do have my social media platforms which you can follow me on if you so wish. I have Instagram at HBK Euromaniac, Twitter at Eurovision 1986, and TikTok at Andrew Jeffs1. Right, now let's get into this video. This video today, I'm going to be giving you the rundown of my ranking for semi-final 2 and who I think will. Then I'll give you my predictions on who I think is going to qualify from this semi-final. Now, this has literally changed last minute, very, very last minute. This has changed. So we'll get into it now. My number 16 in this semi-final is unfortunately Romania. It's not by no means is a bad song. I just haven't connected with it. And seeing as though semi-finals this year are a public only vote will decide who goes to the final. I don't think this has got enough oomph to do any good. Let's move on. Number 15, San Marino. Now, yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of the song. Hasn't really captivated me. There may be people out there that will like it, but I don't think there'll be enough people that will get behind that song to make it qualify. No disrespect to San Marino. 14th, I have Lithuania. Now, I know there's a lot of people who absolutely adore this song, but for me, I haven't connected with it, so that's why it's my 14th. Number 13 for me is Iceland. I know it's got. I once again, it's another song. I know it's got its fans. I know there are people that really like it and think it can qualify, but I just find her a little bit too shouty. So when she performs it live, and it just sounds like one big noise to me. So that's why. That's why I've got that in 13th. Now, my number 12 is Estonia, and yeah, I did have that, and my next song, which I'm about to say, as in my top 10 until literally minutes ago. I really like Estonia's. I think she can sing, but I'm worried now. Having unfortunately, I probably shouldn't have done. Seen some of the seen some snippets of the first rehearsals of some of the songs, and I'm like, oh dear. I feel that might, unfortunately, Estonia might get lost at Eurovision this year now. So, yeah, that's why it's my number 12. And my number 11, which was also well in my top 10 up until today, and that's Albania. Now, I do really like the song. I do really like the song. However, I just don't know if enough people it's going to capture enough people's imagination to vote for them to send them to the final. Sorry, Albania. My number 10 only just got one or two songs that have only just got in there, including my next song, and this one is Poland. Now, I had this no hope and no chance of qualifying. But I've seen a snippet of the first rehearsal, and it's actually not that bad. I would say to a lot of people who are really hating on Poland's song, don't count it out of qualification. Then my number 9, which is just popped in, is Greece. His performance seems a very, very competent performance from what I've seen. So, and I don't mind, and I like the fact that he seems so accomplished and laid back. And it seems like it's a water off a duck's back to him, and he's only 16 years of age. And so, yeah, that's my number 9. My number 8 is Australia. Now, Australia's closing out this semi-final. I think it's a great way. It's a great song to close out the whole semi-finals for this year. So yeah, I think this is qualifying. Let's put it that way. My number 7 is Georgia. Now, I know this has got some big love in the Eurovision fandom, but it seems as though in the betting odds for winning, it slowly seems to be falling backwards. And for that reason, the only reason I got it 7th is because I just still can't get my head around the lyrics of this song. So then we go to number 6. My number 6 is Cyprus. Now, I know he's able to hit that high note. So, and he seems to be performing well live. The vocals seem to be holding up. So, and it's a good song. So, yeah, should qualify. Armenia is my number 5. Now, this song is a good song. My only peeve about it is it takes a while to kick in and liven up and grab my attention, but when it does, it's good. So that's the only reason why it's my number 5. Now, my number 4 may shock you, but my number 4 is Denmark. Now, Denmark's opening this semi-final, and I've only recently really grown to love this song, and I warn you now, it could be a dark horse qualifier. This could be a shock. Denmark could be a shock qualifier this year for a lot of people, because I think a lot of people don't have this doing any kind of good at all. So yeah, that's my number 4. My number 3 is Belgium. For me personally, I think the Belgian entry this year is signing into the final. Now, I think it's great. It's slowly, after the initial hatred of it, it's slowly but surely gaining a fan base, and rightfully deserved, because it is a total and not a mop, and should easily qualify. My number 2 is Slovenia. Slovenia, I like to start off with I grew off you, but I've grown back to love you, and I'm loving you so much right now. Your perform. I've seen a clip of your performance, and we're in for the right show for this one. I feel this Slovenia should sail into the final. And possibly has a chance with how good it is to possibly match or maybe beat their best ever placing at Eurovision this year. Who knows? Only time will tell. So obviously, my number one for this one is Austria. It is a banger and a bop of a song. It is just what you expect at Eurovision, and what more can I say other than Tame and Selena? I think you're sailing into the final, and I'd put you potentially top 5 for this year. Don't and depending on your running order draw in the final, you've got I think you've got a potential to be one of the more memorable entries that we've had from Austria. So that's my reasons why you're my number one. So yeah, there you go. That was my ranking list. But now I'm going to go through in running order number in running order numbers, and I'm going to run down who I think is going to qualify for the final this year. So my number one is Armenia. My number 2 is Estonia. Number 3, I've got Belgium. Number 4, I have Cyprus. Number 5, Greece. Number 6, Slovenia. 7, Georgia. 8, Austria. 9, Lithuania. And 10, Australia. So yeah, I'll be honest, that's not as clear a cut a feeling I have of who's going to qualify for this semi-final as I have for the first, because I'll be honest, I have a worrying suspicion that Estonia may not qualify. And Denmark or Poland may qualify now. But I'll go through now and say why. Well, Denmark, I do like the song. I do like the song. It's and it looks like they're doing they're basically trying to recreate the music video on stage. If they can get that to come off to the viewing public, then it may qualify. But at the moment, I can't. At the moment, I'm really on the fence. I'm really on the fence with that one. So yeah, then we come to Romania. Seeing as though at the moment I do have Estonia qualifying, and being between Armenia and Estonia, and I feel that might get lost. So that's why I'm saying no to Romania. Now Iceland. Yeah, I think it's not about it's not going to be it's not totally shafted by being between Cyprus and Greece, because Cyprus and Greece are pretty well. Cyprus is like a pop ballad, and Greece is like an easy listening song, and then you've got the oomph for Iceland. So there's no chance of it being overshadowed. I just think it may just not garner enough support to go through, unfortunately. But I just, yeah, but yeah, I don't see Iceland in the final this year, unfortunately. And it's a shame after the good run they have had at Eurovision lately. Then who's my next one? I've not put Poland in because although in my opinion, what the tips I've seen of its revamp and the dance break they put in, I don't think it'll be able to change enough people's opinion quick enough on it from the national final for it to qualify, because it's got its real its real strong haters. This song, Poland song, has this year. So yeah, we'll wait and see on that one. Where was I now? Your next one down, San Marino. Yeah, I just think I think now rock had a revival thanks to Måneskin at Eurovision. It had sort of started before. Måneskin. I think sort of rock revival started with Hungary when they sent Avies Vislatnia in 2018. I think more rock, more countries start to send rock. But I feel like now people are trying to send a lot of retro rock tracks, and it's like, yes, it may have its market, but I don't think your retro rock is right for Eurovision at the moment. So, unfortunately, San Marino, you may have a good performance, it may be a good song, but I don't see you being in without qualifying, unfortunately. And then finally, my last one I don't see qualifying is Albania. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not really convinced on Albania qualifying this year for Eurovision, which is a shame because I really do like the song. It's just, I don't know if I've seen enough in the preview shows and everything else to see whether they've worked on their stage presence. Some of them, because some of them at the national final look like a deer in headlights. So for that reason, I don't think Albania is qualifying. Now, yeah, this is just my opinion. I'm not taking it as gospel. Don't take my opinion as gospel. You can disagree with me. You can agree with me. That's what makes us all different, and that's what makes Eurovision. So yeah, I'm I'll be honest, I am not as confident on this qualification, this 10 qualifiers for the second semi-final as I probably was on my first semi-final qualifiers. Yeah. I mean, but even having said that now, going back on that, I'm a bit worried. I was adamant. The fan that the public would eat up Croatia like anything. But now with the key chat with the Dutch entry key change that they've done to their song for Eurovision, I think from looks of it in some fans that seems to have elevated that, and that could put them in with a shout of qualifying for the final. But we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's it. You've heard my top 37. You've heard my semi-final 1 ranking and qualifier predictions. You've heard my semi-final 2 ranking and qualifier predictions. So that's it for today. I know, like a silly person, I did say I was going to do a live stream on Thursday night, but I've had to do it. I've done it tonight because I'm unavailable. I'm unavailable Thursday night because I'll just say not Eurovision related, but I'm off. But on Thursday night, I'll be going to see Ollie Murs in concert. So if you follow me on my social media or if you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll probably see some posts about that on Thursday evening. So just stay tuned. And then now that we've come to the end of this live stream, I can tell you now, my next live stream will start. My next live stream will be day 1 of my week of live streams, and this will be, if you're willing to join me, this will be a Eurovision 1979 watch along live stream where we will sit together. We will watch the 1979 Eurovision Song Contest. I will give you all my opinions, and I'll give you all the stats. I'll be the stats man. I'll be like a national broadcaster who's commentating on the fight on it. So yeah, if you want to join me for that, that's fine. Then Tuesday evening, I'll be from about 5 to 8 on Tuesday. Yeah, from about 5 to 8 on Tuesday evening. It all depends on how this live my live streams on Tuesday and Thursday next week all depend on the trains and whether or not I get back in time to do what I want to do. I'm hoping the trains are all right. Luckily enough, I think it's Friday and Saturday they've gone on strike next week. So I'm hoping there's no major delays for me that I can't get back in time, because I would be gutted if I can't do them. And then Wednesday and Friday of next week, you've got my semi-final 1 and semi-final 2 experience live streams. And then we come to the Saturday night of next week, where we'll have my Eurovision final results live stream. That will be from that. I'll be going live that Saturday from, I think, about any time between 10:15 and 10:30. I will go live, and I will. And what we'll do whilst the interval acts, whilst the voting's going on, the interval act's going on, I'll run you through the final and give you my opinions on everything and how everything went, and then we'll watch the results and then have just have a general great time. So yeah, there's plenty coming up now next week. I'm hoping to do one live stream every week now after next week, but I haven't decided. As of yet. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do. But watch this space and watch this space. I will be doing wherever I can. I will be doing a weekly live stream for you, where I can. But for now, until Monday, when we have the Eurovision 1979 watch along live stream for you as part of my Eurovision week long of live streams. Much love to you all, and bye bye for now. Bye.